Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Karen. If you've been here before, then welcome on in again. If it's your first time here, then welcome. I have an unboxing to do today. I've got 5 kits in total, so I'm going to separate them out. One set, the ones you see here, are from a new release and a restock from last week. The next ones I'm going to do are from the overstock sale that DAC held on Monday. Okay, just thought it would be a little bit easier to split them up, because then I'm not keeping you here for like an hour, making it drag on too much. So I thought it'd split up and make it a little bit easier. Okay, now as you can see, I have one round, one square, judging by the colours of the boxes. Obviously blue being the square one, the pink being the round. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with the round one. Okay, this is the smaller one. Now the round one is our restock kit. Now as you can see, this one is one of the smaller boxes. So this was when DAC first changed the packaging. Okay, so they first changed it to make it a bit smaller and a bit fatter. Okay, they have changed it again, so obviously they've got a similar style, they've just made it back to being held, that back to being longer. Okay, but I'll show you what we got first. It is, there we go, Dreaming Elephant by Jeremiah Ketner. Okay, so it's a 25" by 17" or 63.9 by 42.6, so it's not absolutely massive. Okay, you've got your round symbols there to show that it's a round. You got your rendering on the sides of the box as well. Okay, and you've got a bit on the bottom. So if you're a bit like me and you stack on a shelf or like the floor up, you got that there so you can see what you've got. Okay, so on one side you've got all your details. So it's got 50 colours. Where in there is 50 colours is a bit unsure, but you know, they were trying to fit 50 colours in there somewhere, I'm sure. And it's got 2 ABs, 4 fairy dust with 34,656 diamonds. Okay, then on the back, obviously you briefly saw it earlier, you got how it works, how to do it, and your kit contents as well. Okay, let me just crack straight into this one. This is a slightly different to the other packaging. So obviously you've still got it to pull out. Okay, so you've still got it to pull out. I'll move that out of the way for a sec. But you have this. If I can get it out, you had this little. They had this little tray in to start with. You've got your toolkit there. Okay, and you've got your little leaflet, information leaflet, and your legends also in here as well. Okay, but let's get that out in a minute. I'm going to go through the toolkit real quickly. So the only time I'll go through it, I won't go through it with the other one, because they'll both be exactly the same. Okay, so there we go. So the first thing that we see is a plate of the clear wax. This is something that has been changed. So beforehand you used to get a plate of putty. You now get a plate of clear wax. There may still be some kits that have the putty. So I believe they're still in the process of rolling it out. Okay. You've got a tray. Now this is one of the smaller trays, because this kit is a slightly smaller kit. This is a slightly smaller tray. If you had a bigger kit like the one I've got, the square one, the tray in that one is more likely to be bigger. Okay, but they're both exactly the same except for just the size. So they've got the lid and a little stopper okay, to stop your drills all spilling out and going everywhere. You've got your heart-shaped wax, which DSC has kept, if you prefer your wax. And then you've got a 7-placer in there as well. It's one of the thin ones, okay. You've got them all hauled up in there. I'll put that wax in there just to keep it safe. There we go. And then you've got baggies as well. So you get a handful of baggies. You won't have enough to kit up or anything, but if you're like me and keep your spares, it'll be good for keeping your spares with. And then you have your pen, okay. So you've got a 4-placer on the end there, look. Your thin 4-placer as well, okay. Now this is one of the twist pens, okay. Again, this is one of the few they've had a few changes with this. So obviously you got your metal tip as well, which they've changed because it used to, when they first rolled it out, it was a plastic tip. And then obviously they used to have it with putty in it, and it's got wax in it now, okay. Again, as I said, you may still get a few that have the plastic tips. You may still get a few that have the putty in the inside the caddy there, okay. But it's refillable, okay. So you just have to twist it, pull that out of the bottom, and refill it. If you prefer to have your putty in it, you could put putty in it, okay. But we basically just twist. You should just twist the top like that, and the wax will come out of the top there. You might not be able to see it, it might not work very well, but you twist it nice and gently. You might just about see it there, look. And there you go, look. You can see it's got the wax at the top there, look. Okay, and twist it as needed. Okay, let's put these in here out of the way. So nice and safe. There we go. Okay. I'll pop it back in there for the time being. I'll pop it over there. Now you've got your little envelope, okay, so you've got your thank you for your purchase. You just always pinch that, okay. You got your tips and tricks, okay. Well, there's something there, I'll show you that in a minute. Put that down there for now, but I'll show you that in a minute. I'll explain that in a minute. So you got your socials there, look. So your Facebook, your Pinterest, your TikTok, your Instagram, okay. You got your Facebook group VIP there. So if you have purchased for the first time of your DAC, you can scan that to join the Facebook group. You've just got to make sure that your email address for your Facebook and your email address for your DAC account is the same, so that I can match name for name to let you in, okay. Then you got your kit contents there as well, okay. You've got your step-by-step instructions there, okay. And then you've got a couple more QR codes there to get to the phone app, okay. Now, whether it will be your first time purchase or you're a recurring customer, if it's your first time using the app, you can save 20%, okay. So I'll put that there for a minute. So you've got your little leaflet, okay. So you've got Dreaming Elephant by Jeremiah Ketner. Now all of these on the front here are your stickers, okay. These are stickers as well, so you can use them for a logbook. You can put them on, I don't know, a sort of record if you keep records or anything like that, or you can use these ones to decorate or something like that, whatever you choose to do with it. You got your image there, so that adorable little colourful elephant, okay. You got a start and an end date as well, if it will focus. Sorry for the hand. Yeah, man, you're not going to focus now, are you? Now these are also stickers as well. Obviously you've got your details down there as well. So these are all stickers, so if you use put them in a logbook or something, you don't have to write everything out. You can just transfer them over. And then here are your colours. Okay, so you've got 50 colours. Now, judging by the look of it, this is actually one of the ones that's got the ABs under 150. So I think because this one must have been restocked a little while ago. It's prepared a little while ago because it's in one of the older, newer boxes, if that makes any sense. It's in one of the newer packaging, but the first newer packaging, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, then forgive me. But this one is still one of the ones where you've got your ABs under 150. Okay, so 149 and under in this case are your ABs. Okay, Aurora Borealis. And you see those Z crystals down there, those 4 Z crystals, they are your fairy dust. Okay, if we see any of them in the packaging when I show you the drills, I'll point them out. We'll explain them in a bit more detail in a minute. Okay, just put this away, and then I will show you the other goodie that we had in this little leaflet. Okay, that goes in there, that is it. I'll put it in there. So you'll have also seen this. Now this is a secondary rewards program that DAC do. There we go. So it's not focusing very well, is it? So this is a treasure quest card. Okay, it looks like it's a bronze. Yeah, so it's a bronze. Okay, I might not be able to see it very well there because of the light. But with these, you have 4 levels of trading card. Okay, so you got your bronze, which is your most common. Then you've got your silver. Then you've got your gold. And then you've got your black. Okay, they all increase in rarity. Okay, so this one is the most common, and then black is your ever elusive rare. When you've collected enough of these, you go to that QR code on the back there. That will take you to a section of the website. Okay, so you've got there, you've got a scratch off code. Okay, now leave that as it is for the time being. Once you've collected enough cards, enough combination of cards, you can redeem these codes at that QR code to claim prizes. Okay, so I believe it's, you can get a certain number of gift cards or you can get a custom, but you do have to have a certain amount of cards. Okay, so it could be like 4 bronze, 5 silver, 4 gold or something. That is just an estimate. Obviously that is just a guess. It won't be that exact combination, but it's something like that. Okay, so my eyes, they're just a little fun thing to have rocking around. Most of mine have been bronze, so I'm not likely to get anything out of them anytime soon. I just think it's quite fun to have them to collect, to be honest with you. But let me just get these out of the way for a sec, and then we can open it. Yes, so they always come, the canvases always come in a dust bag. Okay, protective dust bag. And if you're a bit like me, I tend to keep them in the bag. I'll keep them in the bag within the box. Okay. Some people throw them away. Some people take them out of the boxes completely. It's complete preference. Okay. But here are your colours. Okay. So nice, bright, cheery colours. Okay, and that one there, you can see, I think it's 2 of them. Can't see because of that sticker on them, unfortunately. But just a quick note, actually, while we've got it here. DSC always mark their drills with the name of the canvas. So if you do keep it separate from your drills from your canvas, words. I'll try again. If you keep your drill separate from your canvas, that was what I was trying to do. They've always got the name on them so you can see where they are. Okay. Now, before I get distracted again, that one is one of your fairy dust. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the light, but the fairy dust ones, the fairy dust drills, have kind of a slight sparkle on the top. You might be able to see it, you might not. It might be a bit difficult to see. But these drills have a mica powder sprinkled on the top. They're encased on top of the drills, okay? So it won't come off of the drills. But these ones have a slight sparkle to them, okay? Whereas the ABs, if I can see one of the ABs at all, don't think I can. But the ABs are Aurora Borealis drill, so they've got a bit more of a, oh, you might just see those two light pink drills there. You might not be able to see it, but that is one of your AB drills, okay? So that's got a bit more of a jump out sparkle at you, I suppose. The AB drills are a lot more sparkly. They hit you in the face a bit more, if you like. The fairy dust, that's what I was looking for. The fairy dust have a bit more of a subtlety shine to them. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm knocking boxes everywhere. Alright, now to the lovely canvas. Now, DAC have a patented canvas called tarpaulin, okay, which is patented to them. So it's a nice sort of soft canvas, very malleable. Sorry, I'm getting my words all muddled up today. So they're very malleable, very easy to work with. You can roll it up like this because it is poured glue. It's easy to roll. You can do this no problem. It won't damage the canvas in any way. Okay, you can see it's got serged and scalped edges. Okay, to stop them from fraying. Okay, now this one does have the pink lines. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't transfer. Okay, I know they had a problem with it transferring when these first came out. This may have been one of them that was developed around that time, but as you can see, it hasn't affected it in any way. And get you, there we go. So I'll get you close enough and you can see that that drill field, very clear. You never have a problem with the drill field for DAC. Never have any problem with this, seeing them. Now, if you're a bit like me, I tend to use a light pad, but that's more for the fact that I'm not in a very well lit room for me. I am sat far away from my window, so far away from natural daylight. So I tend to use a light pad just for a bit more light, but people can go around not using a light pad at all and have no problems. But as you can also see, very sticky glue as well. Okay, pop that there. So down at the bottom here, you've got all your details. So you've got your pasting area there, which is your image. You've got all your details at the bottom there. So you've got the size of the painting, so 63.9 by 42.6. So you've got Jeremiah Ketner as well, and copyrighted. That C symbol is a copyright symbol, okay? Which means that Jeremiah has agreed to let DAC produce this image and have this image and make it into a diamond painting, okay? He has passed this image on to be used as a diamond painting, and he will get compensated for this as well. He'll get some form of compensation for this image to be used, okay? Pull it out please so you can have a look. There we go. I may be able to turn it around that way. You may be able to see it that way, to be honest. Oh yeah, perfect. So you can see there, across slightly. There we go. How cute. You see, now this is one of the slightly smaller canvases, you can see. But I think that's the perfect size for that little elephant, isn't he? Absolutely adorable. He's so cute. Now when this first came out, I was contemplating getting it when it first came out. But unfortunately I wasn't quick enough. I did it too long. And he went out of stock before I pulled the trigger. So when he restocked last week, I decided to go for him. Okay. But obviously you can see that bit along the bottom, all the details and whatnot. You got your social media along the bottom there. Okay, and a code as well. Like a 10% off code as well. And then over on this corner, there we go, so that one there, you've got your lifetime warranty. Okay, so as long as you're the purchaser of this image, if you're the original purchaser of the kit, if you run short of drills or anything like that, then get hold of DAC and they'll be able to send you out spare drills. So if you run out of drills, for example, or if tiny hands, tiny paws get onto them, send them flying, mix them up, that sort of thing. Get hold of DAC and they'll be able to help you go in the right direction. Or if something's wrong with the canvas in any way, get hold of them and they'll be able to point you in the right direction and help you out. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through what special drawers we've got, okay, and we're going to have a look, see where we can find them. Okay, so this one has 2 ABs on it. Okay, so number 1 is marked as number 1 on the kit, which is 100, which is like a yellowy green. Okay, so yeah, just making sure you can be seen fine. So I'm looking for number 1, which is the yellowy green. I'm also going to be looking for number 2, which is a very light pink. I'll look for both of them as I go. Okay, but straight away I'm seeing number 2s. They're in the light areas of this flower that's on the side here. A little bit in there as well. We've got number 2 in the little elephant's ear as well, in the pink of his ear. Okay, now I can't, there's a little bit of number 1 running along the top of his head there. Okay, I'm not really seeing much more than number 1 to be honest. Oh yeah, there's a little bit, tiny bit down here as well. Little tiny bit under his stomach as well. Okay, so judging by the look of it, there's not a massive amount of the number 1. Okay. It doesn't look like there's a lot of the number 1. There's a lot more of the number 2, which is that pink. Okay. Then we have fairy dust wise. We have 4 of them. Okay. So we've got an S and an X, which is 2 different shades of blue. Okay, so we've got 162 and 3766. Okay. So we've got an S and an X in that star up there, and that star there as well. A little bit of S up here in these little waves, the clouds. There's a tiny bit down at the bottom here, so it seems to be like in the blue of the clouds. Okay, these 2 blues. And then you've got a little bit of the X's up here, up at the top here. And sort of, so it's mainly going to be on the edges of these like clouds. Okay, so a mix of the X's and the S's in these clouds. Okay. Can't really see any in the elephant, he's more of a darker blue and a grey, isn't he? I apologise for that beep. Sorry, forgive all the beeping. My phone going off. Right, where were we? Number 49. It's like orange yellow, I'd say. It's 3855 and it's like a sideways arrow. Okay, so there's a big clump of it up here. Judging by the look of it, it's going to be scattered along in the back of the elephant, I suppose, all the background, all the patches along here. Okay, so it's going to be popping up all around the back in the background of this little elephant. Okay, and then the last one is 3865, so it's that white dot. Okay, and that is any little white patches that you see. So there's white patches running along these clouds. You got a lot in the little elephant himself and his ear. Any white patches in the elephant here. And any white patches you see knocking around on the stars and the clouds. Okay, so you do get quite a lot of sparkle in this one for such a small kit. It is going to pop. To be honest, it's mainly going to be those fairy dust. It's going to be a lot more of those fairy dust than it is those ABs. But there is your little elephant, your cute little dreaming elephant by Jeremiah Ketner. I'll pop this one away and then I'll get the other one out and I'll be with you right in a tick. Okay guys, I'm back. Now this one, as you can see, is the square one that we got. Now this one was one of the new releases from last week. Again, forgive me for the beeping, it's my phone going off. But this was one of the new releases from last week. It is part of a set, if you like. Very popular set. And it is, if I can pick it up, Autumn Magic by Randal Spangler. As you can see, it is one of his houses, one of his seasonal houses. Okay, this one is a big one, so it's 69.9 by 119.7, okay, or 27.6 by 47.2, so it is a very long one. Again, forgive the beeping, I'm afraid. It's going off, the phone's going off for something galore. Okay, so again, you got the bit on the bottom. Okay, it's very similar style to the box I showed you before, so the box is exactly the same. Got it all around the edge, if you can see, sorry, it's got all around the edge there, look. Okay, and then you've got your bits there, if I can grab hold of it. So it's got 60 colours, okay, 2 fairy dust, 1 frosted, which I believe is a brand new diamond, brand new special drill. If I can find it, I'll show it. And then 2 fairy dusts. Okay, I'm surprised that this one's got 10 more than the round kit I've just previously shown. Quite odd, considering this one is an awful lot bigger than that one. It's only got 10 more colours in it. It's quite unusual, to be fair. But there is your toolkit again. Obviously I won't go through it again because it's exactly the same as the one in the round kit, okay? So I won't bore you to death with showing you that again. And then you've got your leaflet again. Okay, so this is exactly the same again, okay? And judging by the look of it, yeah, the card is in the bottom. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, so you got your image there, look. Slightly bigger, it's got a lot of detail in it. When I saw this, and I thought, yeah, I'll give one of the enchanted houses a shot, because I have had a look at Randal's other houses, and I have seen some of them finished. And they do look really good, to be fair. So I thought, we'll get this one and I'll have a look at it. I thought I'd go for one. And there is the card, and that looks like a black card. Yeah, it's a black one. So this is my first black card that I've had. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. So the slight difference with this one is that it's got a matted finish to it. But look at that. It's my first black card I've had. It's amazing. Oh, so excited. So exciting. But you can tell the difference, look. The black card is more matted than the other one. But that's my first black one. That's amazing. I was so excited about that. They look really good. So yeah, it's exactly the it's exactly the, so you redeem these exactly the same way. So obviously the black cards do, I'm trying to figure out how to put it. I'm kind of getting all over my words all over the place here. So when it comes to redeeming these cards, it's the gold, silver and the bronze that you have to put together, okay? These black cards, they can be used separately on their own. So by separately on their own is you just need the black cards, okay? You'll need 4 or 5 black cards and you can use them for ways. But that is the first black one and that is so adorable. That is so cool. Anyway, right, I'll just put them away before I get distracted. Okay? Can have a look at it forever, but we'll be here forever. Okay, I never actually showed you the colours, did I? I think I got it out, but never actually showed you the colours. I got distracted by the card. But there are your colours, right? There's 60 colours. Okay. Now this one has got the colours at the back, all the colours at the back, okay? So you've got your 2 ABs, which is your AB. They'll have AB at the beginning. Okay. That M drill. Okay, that is your frosted one, okay? That has only been out for a couple of weeks, I believe. It's not been out for very long at all. So there's only a handful of kits that actually have it, okay? Those Z drills, okay, that's your fairy dust. Now, as you can see, 54 and 55 start with a 6, okay? Now those colours are the colours that DSC have implemented themselves, so they've made those colours themselves, okay? Oh, excuse me. So those colours are to fill in gaps, I suppose, okay? All of these colours that you see here are all part of the DMC, okay? So cross-stitching DMC colour chart. All of these drills go by that DMC, okay? Those 60 drills, if my camera can focus, come on. Camera, I know you're excited about that new card, but still, come on. There we go. So those 60 ones, they're made by DSC to sort of add a little bit of colour. So if there's a colour that DMC don't have, those 60 drills are the colours just to put in, I suppose. Well, they put them in to give them a little extra colour that the DMC don't have. I will apologise for it rotten. That was all over the place, so I do apologise for that. But the 60-30 ones are colours that DMC don't have, basically, and DAC making themselves to add a bit of extra colour. Okay, let's just pop these up and out the way. And we'll get this one out. Even now, I may not be able to get all of this on my table. I have gone onto the end of the table. I find it a bit easier to put it lengthways. But I think even then, I'm going to struggle with this one because it's so long. Okay. There we go. As you can see, 2 big old packs, okay? As you can see, it's got the autumn magic on there as well. Okay. Oh, that might... Might have to have a look, see that frosted. I'm not going to get the colours out by all means. because I'll never get them back in. But no, it's 966. Okay. But I know that massive one, I believe, was a blue. Doesn't look like it's in this one. Okay. Apologise for that. You can see it's got a lot of browns in it, a lot of bright oranges in that one. Okay. This one seems to be the slightly brighter of the packets. That orange there is quite possibly a B. Again, it's very difficult to tell, unfortunately, because of how it's wrapped up. But let me see if I can see that new frosted drill if I can get into the packet. I'll try not to mess them up. I think I found it. So that one. It might be very difficult to see, I'm afraid, but that looks like, I'm sorry for the rustling. Yes, that's the one. So that there, pack it down. You may be able to see it, you may not. That is your frosted drills, okay? That is the new drill that DAC have got. You may be able to see it, you may not. I don't really want to pull all these out because it's going to be a pain in the neck to get them all back in. But the frosted drills are basically like a matted colour. They don't have the shine to them, okay? But that is going to make it all a bit more cooler, I suppose. Sorry, there's a lot of cars hovering outside. I'm a bit on a main road, unfortunately, so you may hear a lot of traffic go past. It's 4 o'clock, so I'm going to have a fair few school kids walking past and a lot of school traffic going past. But yeah, no, that is your matted colour, your frosted, Karen, it's the frosted. That is your frosted colour, okay, which is quite cool. There's not very many kits that have it at the minute, because as I said, it's only been out for a couple of weeks. It's only in a handful of kits, okay. So, but I'll see if I can find where it goes on here. Kit, okay. Get that out of the way. So this, oh, it's got the pink lines, okay. I was half expecting it to have the grey. I'm so sorry. Keep getting caught on my trays. So half expecting it to have the grey lines, to be fair, on the thingy. But it's not showing. It's not bleeding through, so that's okay. Right, I apologise now. I will try my best to get this in frame, but with it being such a long kit, it may not happen. I may have to do a bit of a shimmy with it and pull it around. Okay. Big old canvas, there we go. So you may excuse the rustling, but I can see most of it, to be fair. Sorry for the movement, so you can see the top there, look. And then I'm going to move you back slightly, okay? And there's the bottom. Okay, so you've got a lot of detail in that painting. It's a lot of detail. Okay, so I'm just going to jump straight in and try and find all these fancy drills, because we've got 5 to find overall. Okay, so we've got the 2 ABs, which is 470 and 5200. Okay, so that's the green and the white. which is going to be a plus and the white dot. So the white dot is a little bit in the fountain here. You can just about see it. And then there's a lot of greenery sort of down here. Okay, down in the bottom in the flowers. Okay. So there's sort of scattered a little bit in here. It's going to be a bit difficult to show you, I'm afraid, because of the, as I said, it's a long canvas. I'll forgive all the noise outside. We've got like green sort of bits here. A little bit of white here, which yeah, it's in the porch where the front door is. Okay. You've got a little bit at the top here, a little bit on the steeples, I suppose, the house. That's the best way I can describe them, to be honest, steeples of the house, to be fair. And then yeah, it's sort of sprinkled, the green sort of sprinkled in here as well. Okay, so there's not a lot of the ABs knocking around. A little bit of the white knocking around here, but there's not a lot of it. Okay. And then we have the frosted freight, so the new frosted drill, which is 519, which is going to be the empty arrow. So there's a little bit of the empty arrow up in these windows here, each of these windows. A little bit in like the decorative tower emblems, I suppose is the best way to put it. You see, we did have a little bit more, so we might. Okay, so we've got a little bit knocking around in the sky, so single sort of dots up in the sky. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to. You might just be able to see. I will apologise if I'm in the way as well. No, I have a feeling that these are going to be sort of all over the place. With these, okay. And then you've got your Z crystal, so it's an orange and a yellow. Okay, 741 and 745. Okay. There's going to be a lot of the light orange sort of here in these leaves. Okay, so the autumny leaves, you can see these orange autumny leaves that stand out a lot in this blue sky. They stand out really well. Sorry, what did I say? It was a little A as well, wasn't it? Which is basically going to be on these all yellow windows that you can see. Okay, and then all in the windows sort of here as well. Okay, so it is little bits sort of scattered in here and there and everywhere. Okay, but this is Autumn Magic. Okay, this is one of the seasonal houses that Randal Spanglers brought out. Now I know his other houses that he's done have been really popular, so they have sold out, and they have been at this sort of size as well. So they all have been decent sizes. Randal has a tendency to do big bits of art with his draglins as well. But that's what we love him for. He always does these massive colourful paintings. Right, I'm going to get this one packed away and then I'll bring the other one back and leave you be. So I will be right back. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. Now, these the two kits that I've had for you today. You had your Dreaming Elephant by Jeremiah Ketner, and then your Autumn Magic by Randal Spangler. Okay, as far as I'm aware, they're both still in stock. I never thought to check before I started, so I believe they're still in stock. You'll have to forgive me if they're not. But I hope you enjoyed this unboxing today. I hope it made some sort of sense in some way. But I'm going to leave you as you are. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your morning, the rest of your evening, wherever you are. I hope to see you soon. Bye.